following podcast contains references to the consumption of alcohol. If you are not of legal drinking age, please do not consume alcohol. Also, if you are of legal drinking age, please drink responsibly.
Hi, welcome to Rhetorical Magic Cocktail Hour. My name is Ryan, and my favorite constellation is the Little Dipper.
Ursa Minor?
Yeah, Matthew did better than me in astronomy.
But we're not going to talk about that. And I'm Matthew, and my favorite constellation is Taurus.
Weird.
It's got the Pleiades in it. And that's why. I like the Pleiades.
This is a podcast where we like to sit down, have a little drink, and try to be succinct about various topics. Matthew, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight. Smashing Pumpkins. It's my new bit. I am drinking a Shiner Light Blonde. Wait a minute, is this the Frantic Fanfic episode? No, it's the horoscope episode. I'm just a creature of habit. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking whiskey.
Ooh, the humors of whiskey.
I was
like Mr. Rogers.
Inspired by the Frantic Fanfic episode. Specifically the Mr. Rogers.
So you didn't throw some pickle juice in there because you weren't inspired by the Buckies?
No, I have tried a pickleback though, and I'm just not a fan. It's not my cup of tea.
Because it's in a teacup.
But no, I was inspired and I wanted to sip on a nice whiskey. Matthew kind of spoiled what the episode's about today. This is an episode that we've tried to record before and it was not the best moment, but we're going to do better this time.
Character growth. We're going to talk about horoscopes. We're going to talk a little bit about just like some basic terms, and then I'm going to let you know absolutely everything you need to know about both of us, because I'm giving you guys our big three. Uh-oh, people are gonna know about me.
Uh-oh, people are gonna have insight into our lives. So Matthew, why don't you start by telling us your thoughts, feelings, and your history with horoscopes and zodiac signs.
I have been aware of horoscopes and zodiac my whole life, but I've never really interacted with them. I think what I know about the zodiac, I know from Beanie Babies and Animal Crossing. And that's about it.
Can you expand on that, pretty please?
Because wasn't there like a line of Beanie Babies that was like all the zodiac signs?
Maybe. I've never gotten, I've never gotten that into Beanie Babies.
In my defense, I wasn't either, but my aunt thought they were going to be a good investment, so she bought us like a lot of them. And
she was right.
Yeah, but we got rid of the expensive ones. We've covered this already. But yeah, I think they had the Western zodiac, and then they also had like the Chinese zodiac. So I'm pretty sure I'm a rooster, because I got the rooster Chinese zodiac Beanie Baby. And then I know I'm a Leo because I think I got the Leo zodiac Beanie
Was
Baby.
it a lion?
It was actually a fish. Just kidding. It was a lion.
Don't mess with me.
You can't goof.
No goofing.
But yeah, and then Animal Crossing, you can make certain items based off the zodiac. And that's really my whole experience with it. I've never been super interested in it, but I'm excited to learn because you're gonna teach me.
A little bit.
Everything I need to know about myself. What's your experience?
My experience with Zodiac is, like, I've always been, like, skeptically interested in it. I do kind of think that they're all, when it comes to, like, being aspects of a personality, like, they're broad enough that they can fit a wide group of people. But it is honestly really interesting to kind of, like, look and see how you, like, connect to other people, and just having, like, I've started real long conversations with just, oh my god, you're a Gemini? That's why. I'm not a Gemini, thank God.
Yeah, we wouldn't even have a podcast if we were. I don't know what a Gemini is.
That's one of my favorite, like, trends going around right now is, like, if zodiac, like, if astrological signs aren't real, then why the fuck did Geminis look like this? Or why did Cancers look like this? And then I think one of them was, like, Chicken Little. Like, the little Zach Braff guy. It's good. It's good shit.
Stop saying I look like Chicken Little. I don't, and he's a coward. I'm not a coward.
But yeah, I think it's really interesting, and I think it's fun, and I think that it's, like, early stages a good way to, like, connect with somebody, to, like, look at commonalities.
Unless they're a Gemini, then you don't talk to them.
I've had many friends who are Geminis. They're fine.
Had? You said had.
Shh.
Wink.
So I'm gonna go over just, like, a really quick glossary of terms, just to kind of catch you up to speed on different things that I might be talking about as we delve a little bit more. Huh?
I said gloss us up.
Gloss us up. So if I ever mention anything called, like, the tropical zodiac, that just means, like, the big circle.
So it's not like
starting at
a Leo in a Hawaiian shirt.
No.
No. Okay.
It's like when you look at, like, charts, it's like the 12 signs in a circle with Aries starting at 0 and then ending at Pisces.
Okay.
Modalities are another aspect. They're like the modus operandi. You're gonna have either cardinal, fixed, or mutable. Cardinal is kind of like they like to, like, shake things up, and kind of a little bit more wild card.
Those the disruptors.
Huh?
I said the disruptors.
The disruptors. The agents of chaos, if you will. Those are going to be your Aries, Cancers, Libras, and Capricorns. But they're very spirited. They're assertive. They're cool. Fixed are going to be your Leos, your Scorpios, Aquariuses, and Tauruses. That's where they get a lot of, like, their stubbornness. Also, like, hot-headedness. But also, like, they definitely have, like, a sense of purpose, and they're very sure of what they're wanting to do, so they're able to kind of
get things done.
They're steadfast, I guess. And then you have your mutable signs, your Sagittariuses, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgos. A little bit more go with the flow. Kind of loosey-goosey. I will, spoiler alert and surprise to maybe nobody, my big three are all mutable.
Ooh. Extra mutable.
Yeah.
Is there, like, Is there like super mutable where all three of yours are the same one? Or you got the hat trick. You got the zodiac hat trick.
And then the last bit that I'm going to get into is just like a quick rundown of like the elements. So you have obviously fire, earth, air, and water. Fire.
Say it like Avatar. Fire, earth, water, air. Long ago, the four nations lived in harmony.
And then fucking Leo's attacked.
I can do that whole thing, and then my sister can do the whole SVU opening. And that just tells you a little bit about us as people.
Your sister is a Capricorn?
Sagittarius.
Fuck. Okay, cool.
You're
both fire signs. Ooh, I should do a birth chart for your whole family.
Fiery. I don't know. I think my dad's like a Pisces or something. What? He's March.
I mean, that could still be a couple of people. That's an after the episode kind of deal. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passion, fierce, strong-willed kind of things. Dig your heels in type of people. Earth are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. They kind of put emphasis on sensory experiences and like very in the present moment. Practical type people.
Okay.
Air is going to be your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very in their head. They think of things more like high concept, like big picture versus just like how things are existing in like direct relations. And then water signs. The emotional babies. I can say that because I am one. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Like the watery tears of joy or sadness. These elements are all about their sensitive side. I feel it. But yeah, and so we're about to jump into our big three, which is going to be our sun, moon, and ascendant, or rising signs. This is like the last little kind of catch you up kind of thing. So your sun chart shows like your character, personal identity, and your ego.
Okay.
It represents like your creativity. It's the part that will like censor like more childish aspects of yourself. And it's considered to be like the boss. So like it's the
boss baby.
Yeah, exactly. It's the boss baby. Moon sign is more about like our habits and reactions and instincts. It ties into very much how we like deal with our emotions. And like kind of like when we're on our own. It also can like reveal like innermost needs, stuff like that. And then ascendant or rising sign is it's kind of like how our first, like what kind of vibe we give off to others, especially in like those quick instances. It represents like physical appearance and like body ego, so like kind of how you hold yourself, which is kind of interesting, and we'll get into that in a minute. It can also be used as like a mask to kind of like protect yourself from the real world and like fully understanding you. So that's just kind of like a quick rundown of turns. Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment. I feel glossed and ready to go.
Okay.
My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. Time to learn about the zodiac.
Those are words he said, for sure. Alright, so let's get into Mr. Matthews' birth chart. So, the one I pulled, and I pulled this like a while ago. Your Your sun is in Leo. So there's like a chance that you maybe have like a reputation for being conceited.
What does conceited mean? honest, I when you said that, my brain was just like,
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at you. Like being like full of yourself.
No, it's fine. Okay.
But it's typically like because you want to change the aspects of your environment in some way. Hopefully to make the world a better place, but there are some Leos who are just straight up assholes and want to watch the world burn.
They know who they are.
They know what they did. They're motivated by, like, affection. They really appreciate, like, the concept of authority and aspire towards, like, an ideal version of themselves. And that's gonna look different from person to person, but there's, like, definitely, like, a vibe of, like, if they're not growing, then what's the point of doing things?
Okay.
We'll get to if any of this is relatable in a minute, because your face is telling me maybe not.
We'll get to it in a minute. I don't know.
Okay. They like giving advice. They are, like, honest, loyal, open, sincere.
Okay.
Potential issues would be, like, pride, vanity, arrogance.
Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice. Darcy probably was a Leo.
No, he's classic Gemini. I don't know.
Don't ruin that man
Gemini
for me.
Because I don't.
He's like the only
Scorpio.
man I will listen to.
He's too aloof to be a Leo.
Yeah. Your moon is in Libra.
Because I like books.
Exactly. Libras typically feel safest when they're in, like, some kind of partnership, and that doesn't necessarily have to be, like, romantic, but, like, having somebody who has your back is really crucial.
So say, like, if they had a podcast.
They like having somebody who will kind of tag along with them, even if
on their podcast. Sorry, I'll stop.
You're fine. They find strength and reinforcement through others. People with Libra moons are often quite charming. They can be very attractive to be around, and often give in to flirtatiousness. Rarely directly aggressive. They win your heart with, like, gentle, concise, like, refined ways.
Okay.
People with moon in Libra can't help but see flaws in their environment and their relationships. If there's, like, if a vibe is off at all, it will bug them until it's fixed.
Okay.
Typically diplomatic with acquaintances. But people with a moon in Libra argue with their like, the people that they care about most, and they rarely let up until they win.
That doesn't sound like me.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't. Say I'm right.
And winning an argument is a Libran specialty. In fact, they might not even believe what they're saying, but will adopt all kinds of ideas just to get the last word. They have good judgment, are intelligent and reasonable. It says liking social pleasures, and that's not like a...
That's not a Matthew.
That's not Mr. Man, but it's fine. Potential issues that pop up with Libras: instability in loving relationships, wavering, may give too much weight to the views of others and to public opinion.
Okay.
And then just like a little bit because your rising is in Virgo, and so is mine.
Ooh.
Yeah. People with Virgo rising are often a little understated in their personal mannerisms and appearances. Intelligent and reserved. There's like an aura about us that is like unmistakable. So like people are kind of drawn to us. Which is fun. We're likely to worry a lot, especially confronted with new situations. It's difficult not to, since like the tiniest, like we notice the tiniest details that others overlook. Very observational. But sometimes being too observational adds anxiety to your life.
Me anxious?
Ooh,
no,
no,
never.
With Virgo rising, there is a prominent chance that you have a tendency to attract or be attracted to people who need help, which can lead to uncomfortable and confusing situations, and sometimes you feel taken advantage of. Despite the tendency to appear rather collected and professional, relationships can sometimes get messy simply because you don't always see your partners and partnerships clearly. You want to see the best in a partner is that vibe. So.
Okay.
How do you feel? I feel like...
I mean, there are things that you said that I was like, yeah, that's me, but then there's also things that were just like, it doesn't sound like me.
Yeah.
At least in my view of myself. And I do have a biased view of myself, so I don't know
I would say
how empirical I can be.
They're more accurate than not.
I don't think... There's like a lot of stuff about being like charming and stuff, and it's like, that's not me. And then like sociable, that's not me. But anxious, yes.
Alright, Libra Moon trying to prove his point. And not letting others just view him as he is.
No, you're wrong, I'm right. I'm not gonna let up until you say so. But I mean, there's things that I would agree with, but then there's other things where... And really, it depends on the situation I'm in, too. But yeah, I don't know. I could see some of these applying to me, and then, yeah, some of them not so much, but I don't know.
Yeah. So we're going to go through my big three real quick, and then we'll do a quick hydration station, and then I have like a fun little segment for us.
Ooh, love a good segment.
Love a good sego.
Let go of my segos. I think we're gonna get sued.
Copyright infringement. It's fine. My big three are my sun is Pisces, my moon is Virgo, and I already said that my ascending is Virgo. So I'm probably not going to go over that one a much.
Ooh, so you got 2 Virgos?
2 Virgos, all mutable.
Double Virgo, what does it mean?
Wow.
Wow, ancient memes.
Yeah. Yeah, so with my sun in Pisces, I'm usually pegged as like wishy-washy. I can be seen as like directionless or kind of spacey, but like deep down, like I have like, I'm really focused on like my dreams, and while they're not like, so this says like, it's not about getting like a picket fence or making it up like some corporate ladder. It's like finding a higher purpose and like transcending to a better type of human. We have a deep love for humanity and compassion that knows no bounds. We're not known to be cutthroat.
Would not do well on Cutthroat Kitchen.
Would not do well on Cutthroat Kitchen. Probably wouldn't survive Squid Games.
Still haven't seen it.
God, Matthew!
So I'll just take your word for it.
But things that are not directly tied to, like, tangible things, so, like, art, music, those are kind of, like, the areas that I would thrive in. Okay. We have a tendency to be late and be a little spaced out and absent-minded. Pisces can be seen as irresponsible at times, but would be shocked to be told that. Who, me? Pisces wonders. Irresponsible? Never. Some of my, like, better aspects are, like, I'm compassionate and sentimental. I enjoy, like, isolated occupations where I don't have to deal with people a whole lot. Love that self-sacrificing nature. Issues that can come up are, like, I have a tendency to be led astray, lack of experience or inability to apply experience practically.
We'll join a cult.
Lethargy, oversensitivity, and emotionalism. My moon is in Virgo, much like my ascending. And that basically just means that, like, I find security in, like, little things. So, like, smaller moments versus, like, an overarching time frame. Doing little things like, running errands and, like, paying bills and, like, things that are kind of, like, active servicey to help other people are definitely my jam. Appreciate simplicity. And are mostly comfortable they're not getting too much attention. Easily overwhelmed by pressure and stress. Worry incessantly when there's too much to think about, and they know their limits. Arguably the worst position for a lunar Virgo is without a steady routine or a simply satisfying job. I like to feel useful. And enjoy helping others. Good memory, scientific medical studies preferred above all. They are humble and...
You should have been a doctor.
No, but think about, like, the aspects of, like, grad school that I liked the most. It was definitely the research aspect of things. Because you have to think, like, these aren't working against each other. Like, these are not... in themselves. I think it's like a whole picture. So, like, the aspects of my Pisces that are, like, creativity and humanities has to work with, like, the Virgo moon aspect of me enjoying doing the research and the study aspect of it. But it's still for, like, that greater good moment. I feel like mine fit me really well.
Creative doctor.
Some, like, potential issues, like, quick to become annoyed, upset, and worried, and I can be a bit too shy at times. And then, yeah, we talked about the, Virgo ascending, but I think that mine is pretty accurate, honestly, for my big three.
The thing is, I feel like yours is more accurate to me than mine is to me.
That's such a Leo thing to say. Of course you try to take this from me. I'm kidding.
How dare you? I'm not a Gemini. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of the things you said in this one were just like, oh, hey, that's me. And then...
I think that you have Pisces in your chart. Let's see. You have...
Yeah, I didn't really look past my first three, so I don't know.
You have no Pisces in your chart. I'm a fucking liar.
How dare you? Lie to me like a Gemini.
Well, wait. Maybe. One moment, please. I'm working on, like, the old chart might not be. I reran our charts, but I didn't, like, compare them. Like, the full tropical chart. So let's see. Virgo.
In the meantime, at home, tell us what your signs are.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Unless you're a Gemini, then stop listening. You're not allowed here.
No, you don't have any Pisces. Oh
well. Also, based off the parasocial relationship you have with us, tell us if these are accurate.
I don't think we're big enough to have people have parasocial relationships with us.
I mean, if they listen, that's basically a parasocial relationship. If they've heard more than one episode.
I don't think that's how I don't think that's what defines a parasocial relationship.
I'm a Leo, Ryan. I don't have to worry about these kinds of things.
It's Libra that makes you argumentative.
Sorry, I'm a Libra.
Oh, man. Why don't we hop into a quick hydration station?
Hydration Station. Hello, and welcome to Hydration Station, the part of the show where we tap into the inner water signs in us and take a drink.
Okay.
Because at this fixed point in time, we should get a little mutable with our tropical.
Drink your water and drink responsibly. Is what we're getting down to, buds.
Yeah, drink responsibly. How's that whiskey treating you?
Fine, I think it's making me a little aggressive.
Oh, so you're I don't know.
That's your homework after this, is to learn just one thing about each sign.
I already know. 1, Gemini's terrible. 2, Leo's the best.
Who's the best?
Leo's, obviously.
Oh. Literally, there was a point in time where my whole friend group was me, a Pisces, everybody Leos, and then 1 Gemini. And it was a time.
Hell on earth. All those fire signs were really heating up the drama.
We just drank constantly.
Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Don't let the Leos in your life pressure you. Okay.
So that was Hydration Station.
Yeah, that was Hydration Station. Hydration Station. Now that we're back, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Do you feel like yours... Have we already answered this? Do you feel like yours describes you accurately?
I do. I do think it describes me pretty accurately. At least my view of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it describes me accurately?
I don't... It made it seem like you're a lot flakier than I think you really are.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like I'm the flaky one out of the two of us.
You just want to be a Pisces so bad.
What can I say? That's how I was born. I don't know.
But yeah. Alright. So, the last little bit of the evening, we're going to play a game that I have lovingly been calling, The Stars of Our Stars.
Ooh.
I'm going to list various celebrities, and it's kind of a two-part game, because in the beginning it's going to be guessing what you think their sign is, and then because I only did one sign per, like, there's only one celebrity per sign. So there's 12, and each sign is only represented once. So in the beginning, it's going to be trying to figure out who you think these people are. And at the end, it's going to be, can you remember all the signs you've already said?
I was about to say, this is going to be a fun round of, can Matthew remember all 12 signs?
Do you want me to just list all 12 signs for you really quick?
No.
Okay.
I feel like it would be more fun if I had to remember them offhand.
Okay. There is like a bonus point partway through, because there was an article and just the way they phrased something made me laugh.
Okay.
And then at the very end, we're going to see if you can tell me what Mr. Rogers' sign is, which I looked up at the beginning of the episode.
Spoilers, he's the 13th one.
He's not.
That would have been like... That would have made me believe in it.
Okay, so let's start with Anthony Mackie. What do you think Anthony Mackie is?
Oh, Anthony Mackie, for sure a fire sign. If you are like me and you have ever watched any special feature for a Marvel movie that he's in, he's very, like, loud.
Yeah.
And, like, but in a fun way, not in, like,
I will tell you this, he's not a fire sign.
Oh. So what would the next... So
what's the next most passionate crew? Is that what you want me to narrow it down for you? Will you even remember what 3 signs are in the elements?
I remember the 3 waters because you said them.
I said all of them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Anthony Mackie's an air sign.
He's an air sign. Oh, no. Okay. So I know 4 that he's not, then. He's an air sign. Capricorn.
Nope. That's not an air sign,
isn't it? That's Earth, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I know...
Would you like another hint? Huh?
Is he a Libra?
He is a Libra.
Okay. There's one down, and I only burnt one guess off of it.
I'll have to come up with a prize for you.
A $50 Olive Garden gift card.
Honestly, yeah. That's what it's going to be.
No, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's so much money. I never go to Olive Garden. Okay. So what, do you have like a brief little blurb of what that means about him?
He's just, no.
Or is that too much to ask?
That's too much to ask. This is a rundown of who is what. If we
Pisces
do horoscope again, if we play the stars of our stars, then maybe I'll do a blurb next time. But this time, I'm not that prepared.
Fair enough.
Dolly Parton. What do you think Miss Dolly Parton is? I'll tell you this. She's the same sign as Jesus. There's a song.
Are we saying that Jesus' sign based off December 25th?
Yeah.
Because that's not his real person.
I know, but there's a song.
December 25th. My cousin was born on Christmas. He's not Jesus. But what would that make him? Is it a fixed... Or no, not fixed. Is it...
It's not fixed.
Cardinal? Is it cardinal?
Yes, it is cardinal.
Okay, because Dolly seems like a disruptor. But in a good way. So... And you said the Cardinals earlier.
I've said all of the signs at least twice on this show.
Yes. And it's not a Libra, because that's Anthony Mackie.
It's not a Libra, but Libras are another cardinal sign.
What's the one that scales? Is that Libra?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Don't ask me with the signs. That's not my job.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there and say that Dolly Parton is a Virgo.
No. Virgos aren't cardinal.
Capricorn. Capricorn.
Dolly Parton's a Capricorn.
Is she?
Yes.
I'm good at getting it on the second one. Okay.
So next start going with your second option.
Okay.
Dakota Fanning.
Dakota Fanning. What do I know about Dakota Fanning? She was in Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like a mutable sign. And I'm right.
You are. You are correct. She's a mutable sign.
And you have said mutable sign. Is she a Pisces?
She is a Pisces.
Hey!
You got it.
Doing good.
You are doing good. Alright. Chris Evans, and there is a chance for a bonus point if you can also guess his moon.
Oh, God. To quote Chris Evans in Infinity War. Oh, God. Okay. Chris Evans. Handsome man. America's ass. He's gotta be fixed. He's not. Oh, no. Captain America would be fixed. Chris Evans is not Captain America, though. Chris Evans feels like a cardinal?
Oh.
And by cardinal, I mean mutable. Okay. So. Down? Down?
We don't.
No! No! I refuse to believe it.
It's true.
He's a Gemini?
He's a Gemini.
My sweet boy? Is he a Gemini rising too?
No.
Or moon?
No. Do you want to guess his moon, or can I just tell you? Because honestly, it took me a second to quit laughing before I could move on and find other celebrities.
Is it Leo?
No. He has... This is how the article phrased it. A sensual Scorpio moon. I don't know what it means, but it got me because I don't know. There's just like, the vibe was just off. But yeah, unfortunately.
Why would you do this to me? On our own podcast.
In my own home. Alright, let's just kind of rapid fire these next few.
Okay.
Alright, just like first impression, what do you think? Kristen Stewart, go.
Kristen Stewart is a Sagittarius.
No, Aries.
Aries, aw.
Busy Phillips.
Busy Phillips is a Sagittarius.
No, and you can't say Sagittarius on the next one.
Fine, she's Cancer.
She is a Cancer.
Okay. It's always the second.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth is a Sagittarius?
No, I said I wouldn't tell you you can't say Sagittarius and then make the next one Sagittarius.
You pointed it at me like it was like that one you've been saying.
I pointed at you because...
Oh, Leo.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson is a... Oh, what have I said? Robert Pattinson is an Aquarius.
Your favorite constellation?
It's Taurus.
Yes. Jack Black.
Aquarius.
No, we have something in common with Jack Black.
Libra. Virgo.
There we go. Amandla Stenberg.
Who?
Amandla Stenberg?
Who's that?
She was in The Hate You Give, or they were in The Hate You Give and Hunger Games.
Oh. I don't know who that is. Sagittarius.
No. It also starts with an S, though.
Scorpio.
There we go. Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus is a... Which ones have I not said?
I mean, technically this one you've said a lot.
Sagittarius.
There we go. Guy Fieri.
Oh, no.
He's fixed.
He's not on there. He's an ancient being that was born before the zodiac.
He's fixed. He's air. He's
fixed. He's air. He is a Aries?
No, Aquarius.
Oh, Aquarius. Why is Aquarius air?
Aries is fire.
But Aquarius is water.
No, it's air. I don't know what to tell you, bud.
But
all right. Bonus round. Last one for all the marbles. What is the wonderful Mr. Rogers? What is his sun sign?
Okay. My first instinct, which I'm not going with, is Libra. So that's wrong. So my second instinct is that Mr. Rogers is a Gemini?
No!
I thought you were going to ruin two people for me.
No!
He is a Cancer?
No.
Aquarius?
No.
Aries?
No.
Capricorn?
No.
Sagittarius?
No.
Leo? Pisces?
There we go.
Got it on my own. Didn't get any help.
Oh, man. Alright, Master Matthew, do you have any final thoughts on horoscopes and zodiacs and the like?
It was fun to learn about.
Glad.
Though I don't know that I have proven that I retained anything with that game.
There will be a test in 3 weeks.
Oh, God. You ruined Chris Evans for me, so that's fun. My sweet, beautiful
Does it
boy.
make you feel any better that when I found out I went, no?
I mean, kind of, but he's still a Gemini. But yeah, this is fun.
Good.
What are your final thoughts?
It was fun to talk about. I'm glad we finally did it. I feel like this has been one of the ones that we've had on our roster for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And we finally did it and got it out, and that's good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, go us. Personal growth.
Character growth.
Yeah. Do you want to wrap us up for the evening?
Sure. If you liked us and you're not a Gemini, you can follow us on all social medias at Rhetorical Magic. I'm at RMCHMat. Ryan is at Queer Mothra still?
Yep.
Okay.
I've never interchanged it at this point. It's just become my thing.
But you're mutable. You can
Not on
change.
this, I'm not.
If for some reason you feel like it, let us know what your sign is, and we can roast you. Because I'm a fire sign. But yeah, be good to one another. What else do we say? Just be good to one another. That's fine. That's enough. We don't need any more. And like we say at the end of every episode, I almost said at the beginning. Clink. I don't know if you know this or not, but is Eugene Yang a cardinal sign?
I don't know off the top of my head. One moment.
It's probably going to get cut anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I do appreciate that Google just knows right now. Yeah, he is, bud. He's a Capricorn.
So it's real.
There we have it. It's proof.